All right, tapes rolling. Quiet on the set.
Armageddon, folks.
Check.
Check.
Shh.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday, December 5th,
Yes.
2017 here inside Shroud Avatar. We have it's Armageddon.
Yep.
You're running for the hills.
I see we have Eclipse doing her thing on the piano behind us. The Deco
she
Divas in the house today. I see
They finally showed up.
Diva,
finally showed up.
Divalicious. I tell you what going on in the house. Got Marguerite McLean joining in there too. I'll tell you.
Hello.
Hi, Marguerite.
How is
Yes.
everybody doing today?
I'm alive. I
I don't know about that.
went outside to smoke a cigarette. Had a new present outside.
You had a new present?
they
Somebody
box
left
it?
you a mug of mead on your doorstep? Is that what you
Yeah,
Yep,
what
yep.
kind of present?
My new mug came in.
Ah. So what
Yeah.
kind of mug is it?
It's a
that's a
wooden
loaded
mug
question, isn't
with
it?
a steel insert, and so that way you can have your cold beverages cold and your hot beverages hot.
Fancy.
Yes.
I don't know. It's
Just
just
means I'm
usually
gonna end up getting some
called a
splitter
mug.
splinters in my face or something like that eventually. I don't know.
So, moving right along, totally exciting morning here. I can see everybody's really excited to jump right in.
Yeah.
Of course, gotta welcome Callie Wisdom to the room here this afternoon. Coming in to ask some questions, and we're trying our best to alleviate some of the slowdowns they're having on their machine.
I would also try to say his name is Kale Wisdom.
Kale? Okay, well, you know.
Kail. I mean, yeah.
Kale, okay. My bad.
But he's trying to get his microphone working, and go back to that gear icon, go to voice and video again, change the input device to your microphone, and you might want to specify a push to talk button.
Yeah, we did that one.
I'm partial to the mouse buttons for the push to talk.
No.
Nice.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Control. Left control.
Left control all the way, man.
Left control, that's right, I'm telling you.
Margarita.
Or in my
All about
case,
the button on the mouse.
I've got foot pedals. I went and got
Foot
real damn
pedals.
lazy.
Really? You got a foot pedal?
I got a gear shift, yeah.
I have a 3-foot pedal box on the floor that allows me
Transition.
one push button on the floor for Discord, one for TeamSpeak, and one for run. So I can literally just push a button on the floor and my character will run. How about that?
No, pro. Oh my god.
He has a straw he blows in when he wants food.
Just start the pedals.
Well, we don't need to discuss the hole in his
Yes.
seat and in the bucket that can.
Oh, no. There.
It's like a portable outhouse.
Gross.
Ew. And it
Ew,
makes Zeb
there
have
she
a coffee
is.
fit stop.
Mm.
So, Jack,
Yep.
where are we going to start today? Of course,
Y-
for those
y-
folks who are not awares, of course, as promised or as threatened,
QA
they've got
server is
the
out.
QA server up yesterday, and the QA release notes and stuff are out there for everybody to take a look at. And, of course, one of the first things that was mentioned in the release was that character migration would be done again sometime in the next day or so because whatever.
Quick spoiler alert.
Shh. Well, they're complaining
Spoiler.
about it on the boards already.
Shh. Yeah, well, we know they'll complain about anything and everything, but I mean, we should tease them by going straight to the stand-up corner.
Well, of course, is or do you want to get real crazy today and you want to jump to Chris's notes real quick and really screw things? Yeah.
Okay.
Screw
We can do that. All right. So Chris had a very detailed post yesterday, or actually this morning.
This morning, actually.
Yeah,
that's
this
right.
morning. That he was out sick yesterday, but sort of well today. And he's mostly just trying to try and infect other people in the office. I will let everybody know that during the telethon last week that several of the members of the team were out sick. So there is a bug going through the Portalarium studios again.
You gotta stop kissing each other and passing it, man.
Stop that tongue.
Hey, I was not down in Austin. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't Laz's fault this time. Yeah. But Chris is continuing to work on performance, and they're in an ongoing battle with Unity's CPU side render performance.
Unity.
Yeah, right
Where's
now
the
Where's
map?
the map? Hoping to change that this week.
Yeah.
Shroud math.
Look at that. None. No map.
I don't know. You think Shroud Math will be able to tame that problem? We shall see.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to see some of the other, what I think is annoyances fixed. But I mean, it's also Unity trying to support like multi-threaded and multi-cores. That'd be awesome
Yeah.
if they could get that working.
The actual hyper-threading to actually function.
Yeah, that would be phenomenal.
Well, again, that would still leave you with one bottleneck or another, right? I mean, if your video card can't handle throughput, you're still going to bottleneck there.
You know what? It's better than running everything off of one core. And,
Absolutely. I
and
can't
one
argue
thread.
that one. Can't argue that one.
Yeah.
What's a damn problem?
Damn problem is... we got a
Armageddon, man.
game
It's
here.
Armageddon. Run. It's Armageddon.
Duke Ezekiel Cooper, how you doing this morning?
All right, I'm all right.
Cool.
Yep.
Of course,
Sleep, you're all right.
stand-up corner on the horizon.
Justin's all sparkly.
Oh, you've not seen this outfit yet? I'm telling you, this is just the cutest outfit. No offense, Eclipse, but no.
Bitch.
Watch out for the dog.
She should be wearing the bottoms or something. Those pants are way too.
I mean, this
something.
is just. I mean, the boots, the jacket. I mean, it works. You know, this is and sparkly. I love the sparkly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just right on.
My dog wants to
Well,
lick your ass.
sparkly's not optional
Now, why aren't your pants sparkly?
because that would just be obnoxious.
Okay.
There's sparkly, and then there's, oh my god, you need to get that glitter off of you.
There's sparkly, then there's diva. That's right.
Yeah. So we also do have stand-up corner from yesterday. Don't forget stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, and eventually something happens, and we get to interpret
We
it.
interpret it. That's right.
Yes. So don't forget.
And do we need to remind the folks about the NBNN drinking game before getting into this today?
You know what? While we're doing that, we need Clipsy to come down front and center and get in the proper position for her birthday spankings.
Only if
yes.
Justine gives them to me.
Yeah,
Guess who doesn't have
line
the
'em
spank
up.
emote?
Line them up.
How do you not have the spank emote?
Well, you
You
see,
failed me as a diva.
that's one of those things I haven't gotten around to going to do yet.
No spanking motion.
What?
How do you not have the spank emote?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, wrong way. Oh,
I
God.
was about to say,
That's gonna hurt.
gosh,
Ow.
She's
Nasty
got
boy.
to get in position.
All right, that's good form.
It would be nice if she was groveling on top of something. Oh yeah, Cornelius is gonna go for the spanking chain.
Led, what is that dog doing to your leg there?
I
You
don't
know,
know.
Led Zeppelin and animals. I mean,
Lick my ass, I'm telling
Can
you.
we
This
switch butt cheeks? Thank you.
no,
red over there.
don't forget. We also have to get to the one with the groin. Who's going to count the spankings?
Synchronized. Look at this.
Yeah.
I think you've reached your max.
Are you sure about that?
Counting, right?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not
okay.
that old.
Start over. Miscount.
Okay. Cornelius can take over. And he can give you. your
Wait,
birthday
everybody gets to give me butt spankings? Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Line them
It
up,
wasn't enough.
honey. Line them up.
And while Clipsy is receiving her birthday spankings, we can talk about what the devs were working on over in the art department, where Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
He's still trying to hollow out the log player home, as well as the prefab setup. And then Damon
Walder.
working on some potion visual effects and spell visual effects. Fletcher, he's got that ice cloak.
The ice cloak.
Ice cloak.
That's one of the rewards. No, it's not an ice cloak, right? It's a snowflake cloak.
You know what? I read what I see.
I know
I see
that.
ice
but
cloak.
It wasn't billed as an ice cloak, was it?
You know what? He might be making an ice cloak. It's an entire sheet of ice.
Good
and,
point.
It's
Good
never going to
point.
move.
They're
Yeah.
on that icy roll right now, so that
I
might be
have no
something
idea.
we don't know about. Good point. I won't argue that then.
Yeah. The ugly fist. It's working on some animals.
Ooh, Led Zepp. It's
I wonder
right
if
up your alley, buddy.
That's right. I work on animals. I do.
Are we going to get some rats for the sewers?
Need some
Fine.
rats. Need some
Yeah.
snakes.
Absolutely. And then from there, it's like the almighty Gix Vargach, Matt.
Where is that guy?
That'd be kind of cool.
He's working on some emotes.
Emotes.
Yeah.
We're
Reed.
gonna be able to fly while we're sitting again.
You know what? We need to teleport while we're sitting. Yeah, and we also need to be able to do the airplane emote while moving.
Hey, we're already squatting. I mean, I don't see why.
Hey, you'll figure it out eventually. Whereas Reed, he's working on optimizations in the mirror. Mirror.
The mirror. That mirror still
Yes.
bugged? Is it still? I guess.
Probably. I believe I've got one up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. You can always check it out. that way.
Yes, I know Jack has a weird bar over his head. The only way to fix that is to stop what I'm doing in Zoom and read log, and he can just have a bar over his head today. Sorry.
You know, it's all Laz's
It's all my fault.
Distracted by that bar.
Laz's fault.
Drag it away. Drag it away, lads. Drag.
Actually, it's really not a tough fix. It's just one of them things. Hold on, let's see.
Is it the Zoom fix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Really
I
not
love
that
I
hard.
love how I went to camera one. Woohoo! I am both people's now. Now I got to go repin you as soon as you come back in.
X off now.
Yeah. So your fix is quitting out of Zoom and then coming back in. Yay.
Uh-oh.
I'm back.
He quit everything.
There we go.
Did
And there we go. There's the
I
fix.
pinned them
Now
Ah!
Jack doesn't have a bar over his head.
Okay.
You happy?
Yeah.
Full screen now. He's full screen. Oh,
Yeah, it's
Then-
okay.
Almost all the Jack anyone could ever want.
all right. Jeez.
Nobody wants Jack. Over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
Working on recipes and bugs.
Bug.
And
I
Lou-
want you, Jack.
yeah, I know. I love you too. Sea Wolf.
Sea wolf.
Working on Elysium Mines world building and spawning in traps. Everybody's going to love the new Elysium Mines. That's why everybody's in there mining silver.
We'll talk
Damien.
about that in
Yeah.
just a minute. Yeah, we really didn't get into that yesterday.
No more Mr. Nice Guy Damien.
Damien.
Working on Blood River Outskirts quest and release 49 tasks.
Blood River Outskirts getting updated as well. I don't know. Well, we'll talk about that again in a minute.
Hey, that's only, 6 straight months of Blood River Outskirts getting retouched up.
Longfall has been getting the long-needed overhaul, and I'm
Okay,
loving every
yeah.
minute of it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Dan the Man.
Dan the Man Brennan.
Working on telethon and player-owned towns and battle royale updates
The Battle Royale.
and discoveries. Ooh, look! I found a chair.
Justine, they
Squirrel.
still have the jack-o'-lantern out.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Decathon.
You know what? Fine. There, moved it
Deco
just for you.
Fowl. Deco Fowl.
Yay!
I just moved it.
I'm not triggered as much.
Should my cornucopias be put up since we're past Thanksgiving? Is that what you're telling me?
It's still technically fall, though.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
Oh, now
Whereas-
List is getting me.
Everybody should be giving Clipsy her birthday spankings.
Woohoo!
Swaddling.
Yeah, because
Swaddling.
yeah, she needs birthday spankings. Sanio working on quest rewards and bugs.
Bug.
Lum the Mad
The Mad.
working on telethon and quest support and trial support. Sorcerer Steve, general world building and general spawning. The Energy Vortex, List Rostov working on telethon and Unity update and spawning swamps. Over in tech, Eric working on some bugs.
Bug.
JY
What happened to little Bobby Thompson? He out sick?
out sick probably. I don't know. Knowledge flags for users. Knowledge flags for users. I know that. Wizard smoke. Just puff passing around the user interface feedback updates, because maybe eventually he'll come back from his honeymoon and allow us to move our health bar.
Move the health bar.
Yeah. The Deathbringer one and only working on performance and bugs.
Bug.
The Burning Toad
The Burn.
working on Crown Price's sync architecture and Black Sun support in Steam and QA builds.
Crown prices? Is the price fix in?
The sync architect. Well, that has to do with the Crown price and the add-on store price, because
Yeah.
there was a disconnect, and so you could end up actually paying more in crowns during one of the sales via the Crown merchants versus the add-on store. So they're trying to sync those two. So whenever something is on sale, it's also on sale on the Crown merchant as well.
Ooh, very interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. But,
Say that again.
I don't know what I said, so.
Something about a Crown Merchant too.
So the Crown Merchant in-game currently is not synced up with the add-on store. And so if they put something up on sale, it's the Crown Price's sync architecture is to get those two things in sync. And so that way, if they put something on sale on the Crown Merchant, you can also buy it in-game on sale.
If
On
they
the
put
Crown
it,
Merchant.
Okay. But did you know? But did you know that the stuff that you purchase through the add-on store is actually more valuable than the stuff that you can purchase on the Crown Merchant? Because there is a difference.
Yes, there is.
slight
Yeah.
little difference, and we'll discuss that in just a minute.
Okay.
But
Now,
I don't know if I would
crowns
call
are at
that
an
more
all
valuable
new
or not.
low, by the way. I've seen
Oh, yeah.
100 crowns for under $50. I saw some stupid number like $45 the other day.
You could have gotten it even cheaper off a Seder Stinky Sewer Shop. He had that 10% sale, so you could have gotten it for 40, I think, for 100.
That's
I
dirt
think.
cheap.
Yeah,
Dirt
but The
cheap.
Rock, he's working on
Rock.
the telethon support and in-game player town maps and authentication server. Whereas
Yes.
Tasla's working on the telethon support and transaction history audit and privacy process and partner support.
The Rock is making some progress on the map, and I've been a little discussion over things that used to exist and we'd like to see back, and he seems to be on the right path. So we've got
Yeah.
a lot of faith in him, of course. Core coming out of the community, gotta love it.
And then Taslo's working on telethon support, and I already said that over in studios. Did I?
No,
Seems
you
like I
did.
already did. Telethon support and transaction history audit and privacy process
Yes, you
and
did.
partner
Never
support.
mind. Never mind.
It sounded like we got a weird case of deja vu here.
Rouge-Day, huh?
Yeah.
Scroll.
Over in studio
Scroll.
services, we have Andrea working on forums and bug reproductions
Bug.
and the Bug Brigade
Bug.
direction.
I thought we disbanded that.
You know what? It was, but don't tell her that.
Shh.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Make up my mind.
Yeah.
Somebody make it up.
Whereas Barrick, he's working on moderation and telethon and survey results and Travian support and contests. The Attenwood, he's working on sanity testing and Jira test and localization and telethon sales support. And then Chaos is working on telethon sales updates and crown price communications and community direction. Serafina, moderation and customer service.
Wonderful customer service.
And QA and telethon and community meetings. Over in Useless Overhead, Gorn was working on telethon and general business.
Business. Wearing that
And
red
metrics.
Speedo.
He's doing something. Gotta love the red Speedo. Hutch working on Skydomes and telethon and asset support. Yeah.
He said that.
Lord British. Telethon and Jira updates and leads meeting. Sasha working on the telethon and general business and metrics and physical goods.
Physical goods.
Yeah.
Come in,
The
99er.
Dark Star working on lockdown direction and telethon. Release 49 post and Q1 post.
Which we're actively looking forward to.
Yeah. Yep.
So
we
now-
gotta know
Couple things here. Marguerite, and I see you made a comment. Now, they bringing the Bug Brigade back? Well, you were on the Bug Brigade. What was the story on your end? I mean, didn't we end that program back a little while back?
I don't know. I went inactive for a while and I came back and it was like not really a thing anymore. So I don't know what happened, but I'm going to find out.
it was
well,
killed. It was killed, and I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, well, again, we'll find out as we get updates here. That's for sure. And then what was the other one? The mine redo.
What? Are you talking about like the fact that Elysium Mines is not going to be the silver mining capital of the world anymore?
It's not going to be the silver mining of anything anymore because it was never meant to have silver in it to begin with.
Oops.
Oopsie. A lot of people are going to be
Oopsie.
straight, or is it the other way around? It was never meant to have gold in it, one or the other.
It was. I think it was never supposed to have gold. I mean, they really were supposed to be doing regional mines to where that's where you get your resources. So one side of the map would have gold, one side would have silver, one side would have iron, one would have copper.
Or a combination thereof, but
Yeah.
not meant to have gold, silver, copper all in one, or gold, silver, and iron all in one.
Yeah, it was meant to go with the regional economies, but then the teleport scroll and the recall scroll kind of nixed all that.
I think a lot more nixed that, and I mean, they really haven't focused.
You'd be surprised how many people still, excuse me, still hoof it out there. I mean, there are a lot of folks who do not rely on the teleport and recall system. There are folks who are actually using the moon gates, from what I read, using the lunar rift chronometer to.
What's a moon gate?
Lunar rift.
Lunar rift.
Purist. We have
Whoever's got their
here.
speakers on, turn them down, please.
That's Led Zepp. What are you talking about?
No, that ain't
always.
me.
Are you sure it's not you?
Now, Sir Langs, the idea was that, I believe it was one or the other. I don't have the info in front of me, that Elysium was supposed to have silver and Exeter was supposed to have gold exclusively, with the mix of the other ore. Yeah, one will have copper, so you'll have silver and copper supposedly, and iron and gold respectively, instead of having both plus the lower level ore like you have in Elysium now. In Elysium, you can get gems, you can get silver, you can get gold, and you can get copper, I believe it is. Nobody?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember that conversation at all. But yeah.
Rotten
But
flesh.
don't forget, there's going to be a huge change to refining next release. Is it next release?
There's
that in the notes?
no mention of that anywhere at this point.
Or is it going to be quarter
notes.
one?
Again, as I recall, and again, I did not catch the whole telethon, but from what I did hear, I thought it was coming up Q1, and I thought we had a few people chime in yesterday's show and say that that's exactly what they heard.
Yeah,
was Q1.
sometime Q1. Yeah.
And again, we'll get that information. Now, of course, don't forget the QA server did go up yesterday, and out there you can get to start playing around and take sneak peeks of what's coming up. This is actually, just a little over a week away now, a week and 2 days. On the 14th, next Thursday, is when the December release is going to hit, and should
Thursday
be
after next.
Yep. We're going to have lots of fun.
You're right. Thursday after next, because next Thursday is 2 days from now. Not this Thursday, next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Next Thursday.
Thursday after next.
Hey, Friday. Friday.
The old lady have this
Let's-
argument on. I'm not going there.
Go watch Friday, will you?
Yeah.
Next Friday?
No, the Friday after next. That's right. Anyway, moving right along.
I don't even know what window I'm moving around right now.
Interesting note coming up in the early release notes. Do we want to address the big elephant in those notes now, or we want to?
No. We want to start addressing that when we get to it.
Well, when are we gonna get to it?
After we start reading the release notes for release 49.
Oh, you want to start going down all those notes now?
Never is the answer. Never.
All the rest of that is fluff, because this.
Yeah, you know what? It's not all fluff.
compared
We got
to
fluffers.
Yeah.
nah,
I mean,
you
it's
got to go
like-
down to the
No,
Dewdrop
nope,
Inn
nope,
to get
nope,
the
nope.
fluffers.
Hey, I went by the Dewdrop Inn the other day and nobody was there. It made me sad.
Have to fluff yourself. Huh?
And I didn't see an hourly for when it's opening for services. But release 49, which is going to be released December 14th. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
There you go.
Yes. They're continuing to work on adding side quests and polish to the paths of truth, love, and courage, including the addition of unique virtue-themed rewards for those quests. Additionally, they'll be doing polish work specifically on the starting scenes. Finally, some adventure scenes in various regions of Novia will be rebuilt from scratch. So, you ready for the Path of Love polish spoilers?
Oh, I guess. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
After finishing the Path of Love, you can now revisit the Dungeon of Malice with your friends if you wish, and continue to fight the infestation of undead that inhabits it. Also, Sequana will now discuss Anapa.
Who?
So I wonder if everybody in the party except for the one person on that path of love goes in, and then what happens when the person that's not on it goes in. I wonder how big of a bug that's going to be.
I think that's gonna be yeah.
Bug.
Why would it be a bug?
Because I'm willing to bet that you'll be able to go into it with the party.
You won't get credit.
Well, we'll have to go. We'll have to test that theory.
Bug test it.
They've got a
That's
lot
right.
of stuff that's like solo instance. On
I
the
was gonna
quest
say,
lines.
if you haven't done it, no matter whether you're in a party, it should force you into that instance to begin with. No,
Hey,
I've
you know
already
what?
seen that happen.
Yeah, know what? They're changing the dynamics. What happens when you make a change like that?
Well, you don't know that yet.
We don't know.
That's a big speculation that there's
Hey,
going to be a
hey.
bug.
Yeah. Put money on it.
Fake news.
I hope it's not a bug.
Bug.
Path of Courage. After finishing the Path of Courage, you can now revisit the battle camps of Dimig and Ferrig, although Dimig and Ferrig will no longer be there. Also added more responses and directions to the guards in the battle camps. Out in Blood River outskirts, they're continuing to polish the starting scenes with our focus this release mainly on Blood River outskirts. They made various changes, including the following. They lowered the difficulty of the enemies.
Low.
Yeah, by approximately 30% to assist new players starting the game.
I didn't think they were that tough to begin with. Anybody? I mean,
No, I never thought it was
Did the
difficult.
difficulty of a level 1 really need to be lowered? I don't know.
What are you gonna lower it
I don't
to?
know.
Well,
Everything's going to be one hit out there.
Those green archers that still one hit me, I don't
Yeah.
get it, so, I mean, maybe they do.
Yeah. So quest mimics were deleted. All but one of them was removed and
That
replaced
I
with
gotta
treasure
agree
chests.
to. That was a
Yeah.
good move because mimics at that level is no bueno.
Yes.
Zoromus.
Zozimus in the Elven refugee camp near the Elven food supply is doing a harvest quest to work on resource gathering. Quest highlighting, they added a glowing effect to certain hard to find /C quest items in the open world. So everything's going to be glowing. Also, key quest givers and completers show up in the compass in the order of quest progress. What?
If it's not your turn to go there, they're not going to be waving at you. It would be my interpretation of that.
No, that's it. That show up in the compass in the order of quest progress. Yeah, that's going to be a little confusing.
Again,
What's confusing about it?
if they don't have anything for you, they're not going to show up until it's time for them to show up.
Well,
not
that's
that
the
confusing
way it
about
always
that.
was. I mean, but
No, right now, every quest in the world is blue and flashing at you, whether you've
Right.
done it or not.
what that means is, guys, is that if you're further along in the love quest than you are in truth quest, then the person that you're supposed to go to in the love quest will be flashing, not in the truth quest. If they're in the same location.
But those two are not in the same location ever.
That was a hypothetical.
Yeah, but it's
I'm confused.
it's
I'm confused.
yeah. Alberic in the Elven refugee camp or Phineas in the vigilante camp can teach you the formal truth salute. Phineas was also polished. They removed some dialogue from his. They removed some dialogue from his conversations that made it seem like he was intended to refer to a very famous real-world personality. Ferb, I guess?
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
You think?
I don't know. I don't know. Why would they do that?
It's inappropriate.
Everything's inappropriate.
Yeah. The mention of visiting your apothecary if you have a problem over 4 hours is considered a little inappropriate, but it's in there.
Proctologist. What the hell are you talking about, proctologist?
Yep.
Why?
Let's see.
Or distribution.
Or distribution in low-level scenes. They took a pass on their Tier 1 and Tier 2 scenes to evaluate ore distribution and make sure there was adequate coverage of all ore types. This resulted in adding iron, silver, and gold ore nodes, as well as converting a few copper nodes to iron in the following scenes. East Perennial Trail, Soultown Catacombs, Kings Road, South Midmere Way, Black Valley Pass, South Varsal Foothills, White Guard Foothills, South Broken Road, South Celestial Wetlands, and Longfall Woods. Yep. Copper converted to iron. Yeah. Scene rebuilds.
Did they not get what you just said? Apparently not. So
nope.
They were not paying attention. So that's good. That's good.
Adding iron, silver, and gold ore nodes.
Hello.
And converting copper to iron.
Yeah.
They're
killing Elysium mines, but nobody gives a crap that was added. Right? Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
More for us. No problem. There's
Scene
nothing
rebuilds.
to see here.
East Longfall Wetland. Swampy
Longfall.
Tier 1. Directly east of the area in the Longfall region.
It. Come on, build up Longfall.
Yeah. Elysium Mines. While digging some of the deeper tunnels for the Elysium Mines, the Satyr miners discovered an elaborate labyrinth with 2 giant statues looming over the entire complex. Legend has it that the statues are of 2 brothers, and one of the brothers killed the other, and that deadly feud is the source of the undead haunting the maze. Note: mines were never meant to have both gold and silver ore nodes. These were always meant to be kept to separate mines. For a while now, Elysium has been the only mine where this error has persisted. They have corrected that error.
Come on.
And now Elysium only has silver and copper ore nodes. To balance the removal of the gold ore nodes, they have added more gold to the lowest level of Exeter Crag mines.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Side quest. Spoiler
alert.
There are 4 new prints available on In the World based off the artwork of, I forgot who. Was it? It's one of our Australian names.
Themo.
Themalock. Yes.
Themalock, yes.
And in order to get prints, you will need to complete the undelivered mail side quest from the town criers.
Yay, more paintings.
More paintings,
More deco.
More deco.
Yay.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited to do that.
Yeah. Virtue Gear Glove Quest. Insert more information here.
Insert info here.
Oops.
Scene polish.
There's nothing to
Control
see
points.
here.
Final waves.
There's a lot
The
to
infamous
see here.
final endless waves are back at Superstition Canyon and Sanctus Spine control points. Hold these control points for several waves, and you'll find they come more and more and more and more and more frequently. The return of these beloved waves is facilitated by the introduction of a soft cap on experience that limits experience gained above a 1 million per hour.
Woo!
You don't know how happy that makes me.
Really?
Which means everybody's going to be going back to control points for waves.
Well,
That's what
see,
guilds used to do for fun.
first thing that had me
Wow, you
scratching
could actually do something again.
First thing that had me scratching my head when I read that was, wow, it's possible to get 1 million experience points an hour. Second thing I said, if it's possible to get 1 million points an hour, now we're going to nerf it. So what does that mean?
Possible to lose it?
Well, we haven't gotten to those implications yet.
We haven't gotten there yet.
All right.
And that's it. That's all I'm reading today. That's it.
What is it?
We'll leave the next 5 minutes open for discussion before we have to move on. But yes, first off, it's possible to get 1 million experience plus in an hour, apparently. Something which I didn't even think was conceivable to begin with.
Hey, endless waves. I wonder if that means that eventually they're going to bring back a certain Cobalt expeditionary camp.
Well, that was in place just as recent as last release, wasn't it?
Until they nerfed it.
did they actually? Well, the problem was that the aggro was from all over, and they just adjusted the aggro. That's all. Remember the days of old when you and I used to just go stand out there for an hour or two a day just because it was so much fun running around and obliviating those fuckers?
Yep. Yeah. That was a long time ago.
That was. I mean, that was. Yeah. So I believe it's about back to that. But the problem that it persisted out there was everything would aggro on you and the whole scene would converge on you at once.
You remember my newbie hunting, right? Where it's I told you the easiest way to collect a bunch of XP
was to go out there. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
It was. That was a couple of years ago. Jeez. I mean, I remember we're pushing 3 years here, brother. I mean,
I don't know how.
Who would have thunk?
I don't know.
All that lost experience.
Yeah. Think how much experience we could have had if we would have been standing out there instead of sitting on the lot. But
yeah, Econdis wants to say that hopefully they add loot to the control points again too. I still think they need to fix
the endless waves. I mean, those are not very low level by any chance. So the loot those mobs should be dropping should be relatively decent. I mean, again. But 1 million experience an hour. I just, I don't think I've ever accumulated 1 million experience at one point to blow, let alone in an hour.
Because you won't turn stuff off.
I have everything turned off except for 2 things right now.
Stop it. Except what? Except what?
2 things.
Do it on stream. Do it on stream, or it's not true.
Strength and bashing.
Very high things.
Strength takes so much XP.
Giant XP chewer.
The hell does.
I think we know why he doesn't have 1 million.
I have bludgeoning, which I'm learning, and strength. The only 2 things I've got turned on, period. And of course, if I'm going to bludgeon someone to death, I need the strength.
The staff.
Now, of course, I could wear my rings, but I get arguments that my rings make me too much of a glass cannon, so, yeah.
You get arguments from your healer that is a bad idea.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a glass cannon or just glass?
Yeah, well, no, I pack a punch, but I can't take one. That's right, yeah. That's
I think that it might just be glass unless you're one hit killing everything.
No.
So you're not one hit killing everything, so then you're just glass. Oh. You're not the cannon part.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. That's right. So, thoughts, comments? No, nothing. Nothing about the additions. Nothing about just.
Yeah, you know what? I was hoping for more discussion about these things, but I guess people just don't care.
I'm
It's
getting
like,
a back massage from Gix.
I was
I'm good
gonna
right
say,
now.
we got too much fun stuff going on. By the way, List, love that tune you were playing just a minute ago. That was from March of the Wooden Soldiers, was it?
I think Listy's playing all of from the
Babes in
Nutcracker.
Toyland, as it might be called.
But Cornelius wants you to know that he was pinching a tent earlier.
Oh, you're doing the entire ballet. Okay.
Yeah.
I love this shit, I tell you.
Love it.
Alrighty, well, about that time to move on anyway. Of course, got the Deco Divas in the house. Divas, how's business going? You guys got any holiday jobs going on? Anything the public should know about? You available for holiday deco? What's the story with you guys?
Boss lady?
That's your job, man, boss
Oh.
lady.
Dang it.
They're as bad as we are passing the buck. I tell
Delegating
ya.
it straight back to the subordinate.
Yeah, we're available for Christmas decorations. We're actually working in Iron Gate right now, working on his decorations. And I actually got to deco a little bit of my place the other day, which is crazy. I never have time for that. And what else are we working on?
We got Wolf's Den's got the Christmas deco up. Serpent's Watch has got the Christmas deco up. Yep, we've been all over the place. Yep. Celestial Gardens, Christmas up. Yep.
Now, while I have had the Divas do several of my properties, as you can see by looking to the side here, they have
not the lot here.
They have not done the lot here.
They have not touched the lot here.
What, the Snowman Army is not your work?
No.
No, is this started by somebody telling me I was putting out my snowmen too early, so I've been adding at least one a day up until Christmas on the lot. So, and this has been going on for quite some time, as you can see, and I've still got about 20 days to go, so it's only going to get deeper.
Oh my God, Liz, stop it. Oh
Deco
God.
style for the NBNN lot is just called Triggered.
Oh my God, Justine, put it in our things of things to do. We need to make like a fancy lot for them somewhere, and then they'll be like, and this is the diva lot.
They won't go there. I don't even know.
The funny
why.
part is, I believe you guys are both
More
added
small
on
people.
my lot with permissions.
Well, they've
Or
got
you were
permissions
at one
over
point in
here, but my default is private, so I would actually physically have to go around to everything and unlock it for them to.
I think I would have to do that as well.
And your lot would be a whole lot less demanding, yeah.
More snow people. You need
But
more snow.
anyway, moving right along.
But there are beds in the farm.
Next.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, that was just thrown up for some screenshots and forgotten to be removed. Wait, hold on. I believe I need to move this back up here.
Well, you're moving that
Oh,
back up.
God, you're a
tell
dick.
Triggered. What an asshole.
What is
I just moved the pumpkin right in front of them.
Jack, you forget that I
Yeah.
have Justine and I can sick her on you.
I know. I'm aware of that.
So, speaking about that wonderful NBNN Shroud Avatar app available out there that will not remove your pumpkins for you, but will let you keep up on what's happening inside Shroud Avatar on all your electronic devices, whether you're going to be in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. You can get the NBNN Shroud Avatar app to take the game with you. You can check up on the forums, you can shop the marketplaces, you can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week. You can listen to replays of us on our podcast. You can check out Soda Map. You can come right on into Discord. Or, of course, you can check out what's happening later on today on the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar. Conveniently located on nbnn.info. Click on the calendars button.
And that community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available community calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about.
That's right.
If you have a calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you can always email news@nbnn.info, and eventually that guy will do something with it. All times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Britannia Time.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in to Radio Free Britannia.
Radio.
And listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with Us. 2 p.m. this afternoon, you can always join Sean Silverfoot for the PaxLayer Town Manager Hour and talk about all things related to PaxLayer and all the boroughs of towns, including the now non-existent Sea Nymph Grotto.
The town formerly known as
Sea Nymph Grotto. Yeah. 3 p.m. this afternoon, you can always join EVL for their Euro Dungeon Crawl, and I've got a dog barking at things, and I don't know why. And you can go to the overworld map and contact Wintermute Offcoff for more information. Overworld map outside of Owl's Head. At 7 p.m., you can always join the Jade Dragons and Mal Hari for a dungeon run of Chilblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering. It's like watching the NBNN Twitch stream on loop forever.
The same show over
and over. 7 p.m.
Bend
on
over.
Radio Free Britannia. The 77. And the final event of the evening is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this Tuesday, December 5th. In
Tuesday.
Shroud of the Avatar.
The Shroud calendar. That's right. And of course, don't forget, we have openings on the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar. If you don't have your own calendar and just need a place to post your events, get in touch with me. All you need is a Google account. I can add you to that calendar where you can put your events up and let the world know about it so that we read them out and, of course, let the world know about it. Hey, how about that? Of course, got to thank a few other folks out there. Let me get the sponsors up there. Don't forget you're watching NBNN here on Twitch TV and replays on YouTube or on nbnn.info. Excuse me. If you want to become a supporter, you can go out to patreon.com/NBNN, become a monthly supporter, or you can click on the links of either of our shows right there on NBNN. Follow the links there and use the donate buttons on either of the pages, twitch.tv/Cinesist or twitch.tv/NBNN News, and donate direct or donate direct right off the webpage. You know, every donation is useful, keeps us here bringing you all the latest news and information right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, don't forget the Master of the Forge charity auction is happening now through the 16th, and I tell you what, the bidding's getting fierce out there. And of course, if you don't want to get in on the Master of the Forge and just want to support a good cause, you can always go right out to the airyfund.org and make donations directly through the website there. Of course, Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Need a custom wand or stave? Go check out Arius Coil More, and he'll be more than happy to build one to your custom specifications. Scrota's music service? It's Scrota. It's music, and it's a service. You can hire Scrota to follow you around and play the kind of music you want for your own personal entertainment. And, of course, the Britannian Mining Company. Zeke, anything going on hot with the BMC these days you want to tell the good folks about? He's still here?
Nope.
All right. Well, of course, as usual, they want you to come check out all the vendors down at Market Road. There he is. There he is.
I had my mic muted. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I just put out some new books, man. I got all the all the virtue quests, Path of Virtues, Love, Truth, and Courage. Got them all in a walkthrough book, and all the lenses. Got all of those in one walkthrough book, and got all of the pages in one walkthrough book. BMC just put them all on sale in our various communities.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. So this means they can buy a book in game that will give them basic instructions.
Walk them all the way through. It'll walk them all the way through. You buy all 3 books, you'll have your Shroud of the Avatar cloak within 2 days.
Very cool. Very interesting idea, and definitely entrepreneurial. But otherwise, don't forget to check out all the vendors over in Black Rock Cove. And, of course, that's located in the Quell region right next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located to the Exeter and soon-to-be revamped Elysium Mines coming up next week. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you need t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, anything Shroud of the Avatar related, Relics by Rill's probably got it. And you can get it. And if you want to save a little bit of money when you check out, mention us, use the promo code NBNN, and you'll save 10% when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. Don't forget WRFB bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week, 24 hours a day right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Tune in for the Divas. Got them coming up tomorrow and Thursday. Sarah and Andar up on Wednesday night, House of Omen Friday, and Saturday nights for your late night grind. Wake up, New Britannia, every Saturday morning. Of course, Arius was on the airwaves last night with the GMC Top 20, and you got us 5 days a week right here bringing you the latest news from inside Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, Shroud Marketplace, the proud host of the Airy Fund auctions happening now, and of course, Shroud Marketplace, the only place you can go and well, I'll let Jack tell you all about it. Let's just put it
you know it. Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell all of your Shroud of the Avatar items. And you know what? You have to check out those Master of the Forge auctions. Just go to shroudmarketplace.com, click on the auctions, look at the 32 different auctions that are up there right now. Look for your items. Don't forget, you've got developer crafted items as well as player community collection items.
I tell you,
there's some sweet stuff out there. All that stuff was crafted 100 to 120 range. But there's some sweet stuff, all kinds of things on Shroud Marketplace. Over 85 different player vendors. Every single vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. Just like if you're looking for some decorations for your house, you can always go to decorations. You can find some deco packs by those
Divas.
Deco Divas. None other than the Deco Divas have some deco packs out on Shroud Marketplace. That crazy Laz guy's selling something. What are you selling?
I'm selling all sorts of stuff. Everything from teleport and recalls to virtue outfits to, of course, wedding services, wedding and party planning. Of course, if you're looking to get hitched inside Shroud of the Avatar, I'm the guy you can contact. I've got locations to select from. I've got all the different tuxedos and wedding dresses, except for golden. Sorry, I was not that heavy of an investor. But if you need space, you want an underground wedding, you want a lakefront wedding, you want an oceanside wedding, you want a sunset wedding, you want a sunrise wedding, or a bloodletting wedding. We have all. Custom weddings for you and much, much more right here at Weddings and More by Laz.
On Shroud Marketplace.
Don't
forget, you can also check out my shop where I've got all kinds of things up for sale, from pledge items all the way to like 2015 Yule items, all kinds of stuff on Shroud Marketplace. Every single vendor is responsible for setting their own prices. They get paid as soon as you pay the bill. Unlike
you make a purchase, you make a sale.
Wait, you still have 2015 Yule items? I didn't do a good job then.
Hey, I wasn't going to mention that, but I'm out of reindeer. Dancer and Prancer have been taken.
Well, you didn't ask me about that. You asked me about the Virtue Yule items. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. But don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. If you want to start selling your items on Shroud Marketplace, just register for an account and then click on vendor registration, and you can start adding your items right away.
All sorts of great stuff listed out there. I see some Oktoberfest. I see a lot of those auctions. I see ores. I see, you name it. And again, healthy marketplace out
recall
there.
scrolls, all kinds of stuff.
Pets,
I mean, it's great.
Deco.
Yeah.
I mean, the Deco Divas have made it easy for you, folks. It's easier than rooms to go. You go take a look at what they're offering. You make a purchase. It's a room and a package, you know.
Great stuff.
Rugs included. And if you don't see a deco pack out there that you're interested in having, just let us know and we can make that happen.
We have the technology.
We do. We do have the technology.
And on
it's
that
actually
note,
time to thank the most important people around here. Thank you for hanging out with us in Discord. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you.
That's right. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll be back tomorrow with more right here on Lunch with Laz and Jack. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. I'm clear already.